Good morning, everyone. This is M4J Watt Replays, and we have 3 more games right here today. And this first one, actually both of these games are in Tier 10, and they are both very, very, very nice games. This first one was actually featured on Meezy69's channel. It is XX Snipers XX. He is driving the Grill 15, and he's going to have an absolutely wonderful game. So as you can see here, he is getting some shots off on the enemy team, which has all pushed over to that side. And he is also platooning with Lifesman 123 in the Jagdpanzer IV, and I believe, I may be wrong, but they are both from the Empire clan. As few of you, or most of you do know, Toto Tanking, Empire Clans, Watt B, well now Anakin Blitz, they are also from Empire Clans. It's a really good clan, and they have a large family of multiple clans all together in one large group. Anyways, as I was saying, we're watching Snipers here, and he is going to have a very nice game. So he's able to get another shot there on that E100. The Progetto is going to back down before he can finish reloading. He's going to go for a blind shot here on this E100 in just a second. E100 turns the front of his turret towards him, so he loads up the heat. Don't know if that shot managed to penetrate or not. So he's going to now turn around and relocate, and it is a 3 versus 6. 3 TDs versus 6 of the enemy team. Are they going to be able to pull this off? We don't know yet. But all 3 of these TDs are at full health, all 3. And that is most definitely a helpful thing. So his Jagdpanzer E100, he's all the way over on the other side of the base, and he's actually going to start heading over towards him to see if he can help him out. He sees the standard B on the enemy team, and he realizes that he will be spotted if he pushes across the opening. Not exactly a good prospect whenever there's a Death Star on the enemy team, and he has not been spotted. So instead he pokes out, goes for the Centurion, misses that shot there, and now he needs to back up and reset his camo behind these buildings. So now his camo should be reset. He's going to poke back out and going to hopefully be able to get a shot on that Centurion, but doesn't quite look like it. He does note that Progetto is attacking his E100. He really needs to get over and help his Jaegeru, but at the same time, there's also the Centurion that needs to be taken out. His Jaegeru actually does clear the standard B, and he is able to put a round into the back of the Centurion 7-1. So, his Foch here, he is getting absolutely torn apart, as well as his platoon mate. There goes his platoon mate being taken out by the Progetto 65. Is he going to be able to get another shot on the Centurion? Yes, he is. Takes him out, and now he needs to, again, back up and reset his camo. There's the E100 there. There's a T30 there on the enemy team. What's he going to do? He's going to be very, very risky. Poke out, go for this T30, gets a shot there, and he gets a very, very lucky bounce in return. So 640 damage blocked. Not every day that happens in the Grill, but the Grill 15 is a very, very troll tank, as everyone knows. Because while everybody thinks it's got weak armor, it will get those troll bounces with those large tracks and the even larger gun. So there's Progetto 65, turns over towards him, takes him out, takes a shot in return, and now he's going to, again, go behind these buildings and use them as hard cover. So he's just about done reloading. What's he going to do? Is he going to poke out behind? Nope, there's the T-30. Is he going to be able to take him out? But then he sees the Death Star. The Foch takes out the T-30. He puts a round to the Death Star, and now he is going to buy himself as much time as he can to reload. Hopefully his Foch will be able to help him clear this Death Star. This Death Star has tunnel vision. He wants this Grill. So he's going to back up, he puts another round, and his gun saves him from a Hesh on the Death Star. That poor, poor Death Star shoots Hesh onto the front of his gun, and he doesn't take any damage at all. So another very lucky thing there. It's now just him and his Foch versus this E100, and he did apparently take that blind shot. So he's going to push up, gets a nice shot there into the track, and he is being a little greedy here. He wants this kill. He's going to load up the heat. Again, he is being a bit greedy, and he is going to flub this shot. And now it's very risky. He could die. If he does not get behind cover, the E100 could reload, hit him with HE, and then he would be gone. So he's going to come out here, again, very, very risky. The E100 shoots him with armor piercing, fortunately for him, and he is going to be able to turn around and shut him down. But very well played there from Snipers in the Grill 15. He actually blocked just short of 2,000 damage and inflicted 8,133 damage and got 4 kills as well as a very well-deserved Ace Tanker badge. And next up, we are watching Tanks-A-Lot Tanks Doom, and he is driving the VK90.01P Blade. Now this heavy tank, German, tier 10, obviously tier 10, but it's got one of the best armor profiles at tier 10, and it's got really good penetration, really good accuracy. It's a really solid heavy tank. And why more people don't play this, I have no idea, because it is an absolutely good tank. But he's going to play it very well. He's going to come over here, going for a shot there on the Conqueror, defends the base again, and now he's going to turn around here and focus on this AMX-50B, who is at lower health. So he's going to come out here. I probably would have just sat there and side-scraped, but he's going to come out, goes for a shot into the AMX-50B's turret, and now he is again going to back up. I'd have to say probably the main reason people don't play this tank often, like they do the E100 or some of those others, is probably because for a German tank it has low alpha, only 460 damage, which is the same as the Maus, but the Maus has significantly, well, I can't say it has better armor, it has thicker armor, but this tank definitely has the better armor profile. So again, I don't know why people don't play this tank quite as much as they do any others, but it's a very solid tank, and if it comes into the tech tree for gold, or not tech tree, the stores for gold, definitely one that I would recommend purchasing. But so here, he's already up at 3,000 damage, blocked 1,200, shuts down that Conqueror there, and it's now a 5 versus 4. So he's going to start pushing up here with his Moschin. Hopefully they can clear this Jagdpanzer E100 or the Jagdtiger. I think it's one of the two tanks over here. So he's going to start pushing up. The Leopard PTA is in the middle of the map along with 1 TD. There's the Jagdtiger. So he's going to come up here. And there's also the Sheridan on the enemy team. No idea exactly what he was doing. But he goes for a round there into the lower plate. Unfortunately, he does miss that and hit the upper plate of the Jagdtiger. So he's going to make sure that he's got his bottom plate hidden against the Sheridan. Sheridan, fortunately, wants to go for the Moschin, fires a missile there, and is unable to penetrate. But he puts it around into the lower plate of the Jagdtiger. He is being on the lookout for those two tanks over in the middle, because they could get some side shots onto him. But, fortunately, the Moschin is kind of acting as a meat shield, because they're going to want to go to the Moschin rather than this VK90. He shuts down the Jagdtiger there with a nice shot through the track. He's going to start pushing up at the Sheridan here. I have no idea what the Sheridan was doing with the missile there. But he goes for a shot there, misses that. He puts on the adrenaline, and now he is just going to come in. And is he going to... No, he's actually not going to ram the Sheridan. He's going to go for that track shot to try to keep him in place. Misses, gets a high roll for 513, takes a nasty missile from the Sheridan, and he is going to put another round into the Sheridan and take him out. So now it's a 2 on 4. Their Death Star is just about to be taken out, which will put it down now to a 3 versus 2. Just leaving that Leopard PTA and the Jagdpanzer E100, and he is already at 5,200 damage inflicted. He's gonna want that Jagdpanzer E100, the Jaegeru, because he is still at pretty much full health. Actually, he is at full health. So he's going to come forward, gets a nice shot there, gets a lucky bounce from the Jagdpanzer, and now he's going to side scrape here. I would probably just push up because I know the Jagdpanzer's on reload, but he comes up, side scrapes here, and is calling for his team to start moving in, and that is definitely the right thing. He's communicating with his Moschin, telling him to move up, puts a nice high roll there into the side of the Jagdpanzer E100. He's going to back up. He's just reached over 6,000 damage now. They're going to start pushing forward. Where is that Leopard PTA? He is nowhere to be found. He's going to come around the corner here, and he is going to take a nasty shot from this Jaegeru, puts another round into him. Leopard PTA takes out his M103. Is he going to be able to take out this Jagdpanzer E100? I hope he's going to be able to reload. Is he going to do it? Of course he is. Takes out the Jaegeru, and it's now just these two heavy tanks versus the medium tank. 2 German heavy tanks versus the Leopard PTA. But we skipped ahead. They ended up capturing the base. Nothing actually happened. They just captured the base out. 6,971 damage, 4 kills, and just over 2,000 damage blocked. Very well-deserved ace there from Tanks-A-Lot Tanks Doom and the VK90, and a very well-played game. So now we're watching myself in the Type 64. We skipped ahead a little bit. It's already been about 2 minutes have passed, and we're going to start moving up. We didn't see anyone at base C. I just tried to do some sniping, and I have to say I didn't do a very good job. But we're going to move in now, and this is what the Type 64 is all about. It's, again, you go up, you spot tanks, and then you get behind them and start flanking them. The rate of fire, not great. There are other tanks that have a better rate of fire than this at tier 6, specifically the medium tanks, and the armor is atrocious, but it is a really nice medium or light tank. So I'm scared here of this KV2. I really don't want to take a shot from him back out into the river, and he just misses me. So I'm going to come around the corner here, and I know I've got the DPM on this KV2, and I'm going to be able to take him out before he finishes reloading. We're going to come around to his side here, and we are going to be able to shut him down with a shot to his hull. It's now a 7-on-3. Their team have just been absolutely obliterated. We haven't done too great in the Type 64 just yet, but there is still quite a few more hit points to go through on the enemy team, because both of their heavies are just a little over half health, and I don't know what the Hellcat's health is. But there's the Hellcat, full health. There's the VK36. Who are we going to go for? We're probably going to go for this VK36 because he is the only one over here. We're going to drive by, put a round into his rear, narrowly avoid ramming him. I was lagging in just a little bit. We put another round into his side there, and fortunately for me, our Hellcat is a bit of a distraction, so I can farm just a little damage on this VK36. So we're going to circle him. He is a very slow, heavy tank, but a very strong, does have a very strong armor profile. Put another round into the back of his turret, and we are going to take him out with another round to his side. So now that just leaves the T-29 and the Hellcat. We're going to push forward here. I do end up spotting this Hellcat when I was just about to cross this river. Go for a shot there, take a nasty shot from him. Not exactly what we wanted to do. We're going to poke up, go for a shot there on the Hellcat again. We see this T-29, we take a shot from him. Fortunately, he is stock, and I don't want to take any more shots from either of these two tanks, because sadly I do take a shot from the Hellcat, and now I'm a one-shot to this T-29 if he can just get a little bit of a high roll. So I need to be careful here. I'm going to turn around, and I'm going to cross this ridge. While he isn't looking at me, I'm just going to get to his side, try to put a round into there. Unfortunately, our 125mm of penetration is just not enough to go through his track. We're circling around, do take another nasty shot from him, put another round into his side, and are we going to be able to reload in time to take him out? Yes, no, not quite. We low roll, leave him at just 2 health, and the Nashorn is able to take him out. But a very, very nice game there in the Type 64. 2,900 damage for a couple blind shots we fired off, and an ace tanker with 1,236 base XP. But that is all for today, folks. If you like this video, please leave a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button down below, and that is it. This is M4J Watt Replays, over and out.